Factors to evaluate investments. So what are the factors we should consider before making an investment? The first factor is safety. So we should understand the risk involved in a particular asset class, be it gold or equity or bonds. So what are the risks involved? And the second factor is liquidity. So what is liquidity? How easily we can convert that asset into cash. That is what we mean by liquidity. Here PPF and real estate are illiquid in the sense that we cannot easily convert into cash. And similarly shares, they are highly liquid but they fluctuate a lot. The prices of shares fluctuate a lot. And another feature of liquidity is divisibility. So what is divisibility? Is it possible to liquidate a part of the investment, or is it necessary to sell the whole thing? It means that, say for example, let us take shares. If I have 100 shares, it is possible to sell even 1 share or 2 shares or even 3 shares. So that is what we mean by divisibility. Whereas if we take real estate, it is not possible to sell, say for example, 1 square feet or 2 square feet. It is very difficult, isn't it? So we need to sell a particular amount of square feet. Only then the buyer will be interested in buying the real estate. So in terms of divisibility, shares are better when compared to real estate. Real estate is indivisible. Okay, so this is what we mean by divisibility. So we have to see that also. The next factor is returns. So what are the type of returns possible in that particular asset class? Do we get periodic returns, like there is a possibility of dividends in shares, there is a possibility of rent in real estate, or coupon, what we call as interest in bonds or debentures. So, and is there any possibility of capital appreciation? Like in all asset classes, if we hold for a longer term, then the price of that asset class will increase. So what is the possibility of periodic and capital appreciation? So we have to study that. Then comes ticket size. So what is ticket size? What is the minimum amount required for investment? Say for example, let us take gold. So we can buy gold even in 1 gram or 2 grams or in multiples of a gram. So that is quite possible. And in shares, we can buy shares with rupees 1000 or 2000. So as low as possible. That is quite possible with gold and shares. Whereas when it comes to real estate, it is not possible to invest a very low amount, say 1000 rupees or 2000. So real estate requires huge ticket size in like something in order of lakhs. Okay, so we need minimum 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs to buy say few square feet of land. So that is what we mean by ticket size. So what is the minimum amount required? Then comes taxability of income. So what is the post-tax returns? Is the income from that asset class taxable? So what is the taxation for the capital appreciation? So we have to study that also. And what is the probable post-tax returns? Okay, that is after tax returns. And similarly, the next one is exit load or exit charge. So is there any penalty while we take money out? So that is the next point we have to see. And exit charge is a trade-off between liquidity and returns, in the sense that if we need liquidity, then such asset classes may demand some exit charge at the time of redemption or at the time of surrender. Okay, but if we are ready to sacrifice liquidity and if we are ready to hold on for a longer term, then there may not be any exit load also. Okay, so that we have to study. Then the last factor is tax deduction. Is there any tax benefit available for that particular investment? Like say for example, we have certain schemes in mutual funds. We call it as ELSS schemes, equity linked savings scheme. Those schemes offer tax benefit under section 80C. Okay, so we have to study that also. Similarly, some insurance products, they offer tax benefits, isn't it, under section 80C, and health insurance products, they offer under section 80D. So we have to study tax deduction aspect also. So if we are going to make an investment, so what are the tax benefits available or given by the government? Okay, it actually increases the return on investment. Why? Because the asset class will give a particular return. In addition to that, we will get tax benefit also. So we can reduce the tax liability, isn't it? So it effectively increases the return on investment. And here also, see, when we need tax deduction, and if we go for such kind of products, then there may be some lock-in period. So liquidity, we have to sacrifice a little bit. Say for example, ELSS scheme, we get tax benefit under ATC, but there is a lock-in period of 3 years. So we have to decide what we need, whether we need tax benefit or whether we need liquidity. So this we have to decide. Okay. So these are the factors which we have to evaluate before making an investment.